Hello, and again, welcome to Bit Depth. I'm Santiago Ramones. Normally I say the direction that the other person is, but now it's just in every direction.
All around.
Hi, let's start with you.
I'm Campbell Young. Yep.
Yep.
I'm Tristan Leitner.
I'm Sean Canale.
I'm Chris Crumrick.
And with your powers combined, you become
The Wonder Twins.
The Wonder Twins.
Don't Tell Dena.
We are Don't Tell Dena.
I'm Captain Planet.
So I guess give us the elevator pitch of the band.
Hold on, let me look up our bio on Spotify.
Oh, there you go. That's a good.
If I remember it verbatim, I think it's Don't Tell Dena is an Oklahoma City-based psychedelic indie rock band drawing inspiration from Pink Floyd, Tame Impala, Soulja Boy, and Walk the Moon. With a solid rhythm section, tight vocal harmonies, and an energetic live show, Don't Tell Dena manages to put a new spin on old psychedelic. Wrote that my goddamn self.
There you go.
Really? I thought Lance, our manager,
No, I
that.
wrote that my goddamn self. I took a Vyvanse one day, and it just made me work really hard.
Nice.
Nice. Writing in third person.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a big nonsense paragraph that kind of makes sense to things. Oh no, darn it, alarm. Okay, what is that? Why psychedelic rock?
Because we're weird kids.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever we first practiced together, I think like that was just what came out.
Yeah.
We were like, that sounds cool. And then that's just kind of the direction that we steered in.
It was what came naturally, for
we
sure.
were all like influenced by different artists, but when it all came together, it was more sight.
Yeah, like we kind of jammed for the first time, and we ran through some covers, and then we were like just jamming on this one thing in 6/8 that wound up becoming our first song, and it just literally sounded like a Pink Floyd Reject song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go through what all does everyone play. You go in the same order.
I Campbell am the guitar player, backup vocalist, sometimes lead vocalist, sometimes keyboards, secondary songwriter sometimes.
Cool.
I'm Tristan. I play the bass guitar and sing falsetto sometimes.
And scream.
Sing really high or sing really low.
Yeah.
I'm Santiago. I used to play bass.
yes.
And background harmonies.
Yeah.
Background vocals.
And lead vocals.
Yeah. Oh, and lead
Sometimes,
vocals.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
true, yeah.
I'm Sean. I'm the drummer. And I do not sing. I can't.
Don't even
can.
ask him to.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, let's just, yeah. And I'm Chris. I mainly do the lead singing, I play the rhythm guitar, do the keys, and I play drums on one song.
Ooh, hey.
Live.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I play
Live.
synth on one song.
Live.
Yeah.
Y'all weren't good enough to play it on the record.
Exactly. Nope.
Okay, so Faces of the Moon. That was a thing that happened that people can listen to right now.
Yes.
Let's talk about it before we talk about the new one.
Phase of the Moon. That started, I think it came like a year after we had been like a band, and it was after we had written kind of our first songs, and we were like, okay, it's time to put something out. So we wrote a couple, we had like 4 songs, and then wrote maybe like 2 more.
So, yeah, I remember like the week going into the studio, we didn't even have a chorus written for one of the songs. Mm-hmm. Like I literally just threw together a chorus like the week before.
Oh, yeah. The last track on the album.
Yes.
And and then we recorded it, and that's been like the only thing that we have that we can show to people, that we have in the past year.
Yeah.
So-
And it's good. Like, we were proud of it.
Yeah.
So, I think just right now it's not that it's outdated, but we have lots of new music.
Yeah.
So we're kind of ready to promote a new one.
Yeah.
What's everyone's favorite song on it?
On Phases of the Moon?
I mean, like individually, I guess.
Man, probably for me, probably When We Were Young, the last track, because it's like 7 minutes long. And it doesn't need to be.
It really doesn't.
Like, we definitely could have made that 4.5 minutes, but it's 7 minutes long.
Mine is probably the first song that we wrote that way.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of that song.
That one's mine too.
And Sean played a bass drum bigger than him on that one.
Yeah, like
That thing was huge.
26-inch or something.
Well, was that like an orchestra bass drum or something?
Yeah, it was like an old,
Close to it,
it was an
yeah.
old 30s like orchestra bass drum
Nice.
that they had like made into one on a drum kit.
Yeah, I was kind of like intimidated when I saw it. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this justice.
Yeah, because it was literally like coming up over the snare, and I was like, "That's a
Holy
big
crap.
boy right there."
Yeah.
Tristan, what's your favorite song on the record?
I liked Right Now because there's about
Yeah.
20 of me yelling in it.
Nice.
Yeah,
And a
that was
sick bass solo.
Yeah,
True.
Like 3.
we did some nice gang vocals on that one too.
Yeah.
Hence that Soldier Boy inspiration.
Exactly.
Yep. But instead of you, we said right now.
Okay. So, how does the upcoming record compare to Faces of the Moon?
Definitely more Soulja Boy inspired.
Lots more
Better,
Soulja
I
Boy
think.
elements. I think, I don't know, you can definitely hear, I think with the new songs that we write, you can kind of hear us progress in the way that we've gotten better just as musicians and as
Yeah.
songwriters. And I think that's just a result of gigging a lot, practicing a lot, and then each of us individually
We've
listening
gotten-
to new music and
Well,
stuff that we like.
And like we've gotten so much better since like we started this band,
Yeah.
or at least Tristan and I started like playing in it.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I think that people will be able to hear that whenever they listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say it again. I was in the band before. How has stuff changed from like early Don't Tell Dena to like now Don't Tell Dena?
See, I was actually thinking about that this morning because I thought you would ask that. But you go ahead. What were you going to say, Sean?
I was just going to say, I think that, I mean, from my point of view, whenever I started it, it all started whenever Chris just said, I have a drum set at my house. Or, I mean, actually, I got there and there was a drum set. I was like,
Right.
Oh, you play the drums. And then we just kind of started jamming, and it was just kind of like a fun side thing
Right.
to do. But I think now it's more of, it's like a second job almost.
It's almost like a part-time job.
Yeah. It's,
I
I
think.
don't know, it's a lot more serious. I think we have
Yeah.
goals and we reach them, and then we set new ones and we reach those,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
just keep, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest differences is now, like whenever we started the band, like me, whenever it was me, Sean, Blaine, and Santiago, at that point I wasn't really sure how to be in a band and like the
Yeah,
work
yeah.
that comes with it and like what all needs to be done to like do the stuff that you want to do. But like now, like as time progresses, you kind of just learn those things, and a lot of that is thanks to Tristan's dad, Lance, our manager, because he's helped us a lot in guiding
Well,
us.
and wasn't that Halloween show like your guys' first show to ever play?
Yes.
Yeah. So
And-
like when Tristan and I joined, like he and I both had like live experience for years before then. So I think
Yeah.
that kind of helped too.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think the main difference is like now, at this point in time, we just have just more experience.
Right, yeah. And like, I do want to clarify, like, I don't feel weird in the whole like, I left and now you guys are going like
No,
doing
no.
a lot of stuff. Like
no.
it's, it couldn't have happened that way.
Right.
Like, without Tristan and Campbell, you guys wouldn't be the band you are now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
No,
so
no, no.
like, I don't regret or whatever that is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's what needed to happen.
Right,
and
right,
that's
right.
really
Yeah.
great because you guys are a band that I guess is much better than would have been with me in it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's just we're more experienced now.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of know where you're coming from with that because Caleb Starr, you know him, right? Goes to ACM. His project Leote, because I've known him. I used to work with him at Hideaway Pizza, and like he and I had jammed a couple times, and like I was like going to join that band, and then now, like obviously I'm not in the
Right,
that band, and now he's doing things like opening for Mac DeMarco, and I'm like, you know, I could be bitter about it, but it's like that wouldn't have happened had I been there.
Exactly.
You know?
Also, I mean, he like wrote all the songs before Mac DeMarco. Like he like, oh, I'm opening for Mac DeMarco. Guess I better have a set list.
Yeah.
But that's
Well, a couple of them had been out, and like those
Right.
were his things that were like getting played on the Spy and stuff.
See, I'm waiting for the day whenever we get asked to open for one of those ACM things.
One of the big boy shows?
Yeah, because they're doing those instead of Metro Music Fest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, just to keep in close conversation with Jimmy Jackson. That's kind of
yeah.
Yeah. Don't fucking worry about that.
So, you guys are playing a lot. How do you play a lot? How does one get gigs?
Okay, well, the main gig getter, quote unquote, is Lance. Is our manager. He does a lot of the outreach and stuff like that. But we've also, I mean, we've got a good amount of gigs where people reach out to us too, like on social media, or like I'll see a flyer and I'll reach out or something like that. But yeah, Lance does a lot of the gig getting.
It definitely takes a good like 10 to 12 months of just like nose to the grindstone, like emailing venues, trying to get some sort of shows together, playing a lot of like empty shows. Like it takes a long time before it starts paying off.
Right. Speaking of paying off, I get paid.
It's really hit or miss because
like I was just saying, like you kind of have to pay your dues and play a lot of free shows and shows where you don't get much money, anything like that.
Yeah.
And then you kind of start getting the stuff where it's like, oh, we're kind of making decent money now. Like,
This year so far, we've been doing pretty well at making money.
Yeah. And like Campbell said, nose of the grindstone. That we've been doing that probably since the end of like 2017 and all throughout 2018 of just gigging and just trying to make it.
2017, I mean, like that's when we really started getting it,
getting stuff. Yeah, but now like in 2019, now like we've played places like paying gigs like Blue Garden, and we played the Patriarch, and now like this year they're gonna have us back twice at each place. So it's just a matter of like you gotta like go and do it. If people dig you, then they're gonna have you back.
Exactly. Yeah, we just played at VZD's last Saturday, and the manager, the owner, someone I guess who does the booking, for VZD's came up and he said, "We really liked you guys. How would you like to come back?
Like once a quarter?
Yeah, once a quarter.
Yeah.
And so.
And by that point, we had already played there like 4 times.
Yeah, like
so,
4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I guess not necessarily related. What do you guys write about?
Man,
Depends on the song.
yeah, yeah. I write. I'm gonna be completely honest. I write just like what like.
Like the first thing that kind of comes to your head.
Like the easiest way for me to write is we'll write an idea or something whenever we practice, and then record in the voice memos, and then like the next couple of days I'll be like just laying in bed or in the shower, and I'll put it on and I'll just be like singing nonsense over it, and I'll be like whatever, like oh shit, that sounds cool, and like those words sound cool, and then it sounds kind of dumb, but like I'll put meaning to them after I write them, but sometimes it's backward, but mainly that's the way that it happens. And whenever I notice that whenever I write, it's a lot about like love and stuff like that, shit not working out. I don't know, basic.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the situation. Like for a song that we just released called More, like that was, I mean, the majority of it was written like 25 minutes, like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Right where
Like-
we're right where we are sitting right now.
Yeah, like Chris was on the drums, Tristan was playing bass, and I was playing guitar to it. And
We were literally like, let's write a fun dancey song.
yeah, and so like he was kind of doing that like boots and cats.
Yeah.
Well, and then he started doing this like and I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. And I was really into like Talking Heads at the time.
yeah.
So I was kind of really messing around with like chromatic stuff. And he started playing this bass line that just worked out well with it. And then the chorus, I was literally like played it on the guitar, and I was like, it kind of sounds like my guitar is saying, "Can I get a little more?" So I was like, let's just do that.
Yeah.
And then had the idea for like a synth solo. We didn't even know that he and Sean and Chris were going to be switching. So
Yeah.
Whenever we play that live at the end for the synth solo, me and Sean will switch to drums and keys. But yeah,
Cool. So is the songwriting process a bit of everyone, not just like one
Sometimes, I
person?
sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
yeah, we were
It,
talking about that the other day actually.
Yeah, because like sometimes, especially for lyrics, I think that's more of an introspective thing with one person. Like every once in a while, we'll write something as a group, but usually it'll be something where it's like one of us will be like, "Hey, what if we do this for this?" or like that sort of thing. It's usually more coming from one person, and then the other people will be like, "Yeah, that's great," or like maybe change that to this.
For the actual song, though, how I think it mostly starts is someone has an idea.
Yeah,
And then we all put what we think would sound good on top of it. And then, once we do that, that's when we all have feedback for each other.
yeah,
Like I'll tell Campbell something that I think would sound good on his guitar, and he'll tell me something that might sound good on the drums.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have fresh ears that way, too.
exactly.
Because even if that's your instrument and you're playing that,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean all the time it's going to sound the best. So
Well,
Yeah.
and like sometimes we'll come in with like a fragment of an idea and kind of woodshed that a little bit, and sometimes like a couple of the songs that I've written, like I've come with the song like fully formed, and I'm like, okay, like this is
Yeah.
what we're doing. I remember I'm Over It, one of the singles that we released for this upcoming EP album thing. Like it took a few tries for me to get them to hear it. Because I was like, we would be jamming, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, listen to this thing," and like we'd be off working on something else.
Yeah.
So it took 5 or 6 practices for that one to.
Or sometimes someone will come to the table with a completely finished song.
Yeah,
And,
like in my mind when I came
Yeah.
with that one, like
that one was already
it was done.
Yeah.
They just kind of had to add their respective
Part.
instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second song on Pages of the Moon.
No, first song.
Oh, first song. No, it is. Yeah, it is the first
Yeah.
song.
Remember, it starts off with the evil Power Rangers thing.
Yeah.
That, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Earlier, you'd mentioned how like it's kind of like a part-time job. I think there's this perception of like rock bands being like, it's just a party, we just do whatever we want. But
I
like,
wish.
how much of it is actually like work, and how much work actually goes into it?
I don't know. Like in the start of the new year, like, I even told Sean, I was like, I'm trying to get to the point where like I want to make Don't Tell Dena like a solid like part-time job where we have
Part-time
some
jib.
good part-time jib,
Part-time jib.
where we have some nice income and like get to the point where we can actually take some of the money that we make for ourselves, because right now we're just like putting everything into like the band account.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Take some of
I've
it.
been trying to take the mindset this year of like I'm always thinking of ways to like progress the band, like
Yeah.
no matter what way it is, like on social media or looking for gigs or like practicing my guitar. Like it's like for me, I'm always trying to get better or do something to progress. So
musicians
for-
have to practice.
yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
All right, and that's a thing that a lot of people I think forget about is like they get caught up with like just being a band. Like you forget that you have to progress as a musician to get better, to make your band better. So I don't know. I'm trying to keep myself in like the work mindset of like you're never. I don't want to ever be complacent with where I am. I want to like keep going. You know what I mean? But so for me, it's like it's always work until you get on stage and you're performing. Then that's the time for me to have fun and fuck around or whatever. But like, yeah. I'll stop talking.
I mean, it's definitely a job. Like there have definitely been days when I'm like, fuck, like I don't want to, go to work today. Like I don't want to do this show today.
Definitely,
like
definitely happens, and I'm sure lots of bands can relate to that too.
Yeah, especially like in the beginning, like that. Like I said, that first 10 to 12 months of just like constantly playing shows. Like I remember in 2017, I played like 60 shows, and that got old really quick.
Yeah.
Like
whenever there's not a whole lot of people there or no one there.
Yeah, when there's no one there and you're
not
making
getting
no
paid.
money and you're just like,
But like you said, we have to pay our dues in order to. I mean, first time we played at VZDs, I don't know if we got paid, and if we did, it was only maybe like $50. But
yeah, I think we made like a good 60 or 70 off of the first time.
But we got more shows out of it and more money out of it.
Yeah.
So it all comes back.
No, I remember New Year's 2017 going into 2018, I was talking to Nick Lay, and he and I were talking about like shows and stuff, and I was like, yeah, man, I like really progressed. Like I wound up playing 60 shows this year. And he was like, wow, man, that's great. Just got to like keep your nose to the grindstone. Like it'll all pay off, everything like that. And like now we're in 2019 and I'm like, wow, he was right.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's a whole lot of shows that not like one good thing comes out of it. So even when we went to Ada, we played for another artist, the sound guy.
The other artist who also happened to own the place.
Yeah. No, he was
a bartender and then someone else.
Yeah. Sure.
And we played for like an hour and a half-ish, and the other person that just so happened to be sitting there owned a marketing
management company.
Yeah. And so we got our contact, and it's a connection, So I mean, even if it's for that. I mean,
and her and the bartender were like giving us tips to like, hey, like we really want to have you back. Like, here's some things that'll make the show go better. Because I mean, it was our first show in Ada, so like no one there knows about us.
Yeah. Touring, tour bus. How's the tour bus?
Tour bus is coming along great.
Yeah.
Very excited about that.
I'm excited about that, but that just means we have to pay our dues in different states.
we have to start all over.
It's literally starting over,
Yep.
but that'll make it to where we have a bigger platform later.
I mean,
It's a paid vacation.
That's and that's what I'm sure. I know. I think you know him, DJ Lightbright, Jalen Dorsey.
Yeah.
He came and hung out with us the other day. Words are hard, and he was telling I don't know if he was telling us that the thing that you should be doing is touring, just getting into other places and just getting your name out there, because it's the same thing as like just getting people to know your name and hear your stuff, and eventually it'll maybe carry on.
Maybe do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Link for the GoFundMe below.
Yeah.
Oh yes, but the bus is coming along great. Yeah.
No, that's what I was about to say. Actually, it's
Yeah.
like
The bus.
It was actually funny. Someone was asking me yesterday. They were like, yeah, does like the bus have like any running problems? Because I guess you had told them about that like little fuel leak that it was having. And I was like, yeah, like the inside's all done, but we don't know what we're gonna do about the engine. Like it's fucked.
Yeah,
and the look on their face was like, oh, like I was so excited about this bus.
Yeah.
And like,
no, I mean it runs. I mean they drove it. They drove it down from fucking Missouri or
from
whatever.
Bumfuck, Missouri.
And it made its way. Probably not like.
It was
correctly, but
it was definitely like a stress-inducing trip that me, Tristan, and Lance had to make.
Yeah, but I mean it's cool. We ripped out all the chairs in there. We put in new floor. We put in some bunks.
Yeah.
A bunk that folds into a couch, and we're putting cabinets in there. We got the AC unit working.
Well,
I know.
And it helps that Lance is like so invested in this too.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Lance is a
we're
big part.
excited, but you know, he's been the driving force, I think, I mean, we all say and we all want to go work on the bus Sunday, but sometimes we have work and stuff. But he makes sure he's like, hey, we're going to be working on the bus from, you know, 9 or 10 to this time.
Yeah.
Like,
there, you know?
we worked from like, I think I got there at like 11 on Sunday, and what, we were there until like
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
And Lance got there probably like at fucking 9. Yeah.
Because it's an hour away right now.
Yeah.
Some of y'all have your own sort of side projects or like jobs and stuff. So how do you manage, you know, band life or other band life or third project band life?
You
I'm
just
looking at you, Campbell.
Yeah, you just go fucking insane. Like that's kind of how you have to do it. No, it's
hard.
It's just a lot of planning. Like, I just have to know that, like, you know, this day I'm going to be at the studio this time to this time. This studio is this far away from everything, so I know it's going to take me like 15 minutes to go back home if we have band practice. It's a lot of planning. Like, you just kind of have
A
to
lot
know.
of planning.
I like to say I have like 4 things in my life right now. It's work, school, band, girlfriend. Yeah. And it's been interesting trying to juggle. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It
gets tough sometimes. But what has helped is, like, once we kind of started saying, like, oh shit, like, we're kind of good, we could maybe make this into a moneymaker. We sat down, we're like, okay, because now we've done it Sundays and Tuesdays. Like, all of us have taken off. We're going to be free. That's going to be band music days to practice or vlog or write music or whatever. So, like, having set days when you know you're going to do stuff is really, it's good because you can plan around that. Because I got to plan around school and I got to plan around work, and then I got I intern at the Criterion too. So it's like, then and once you have those set days, now you only have to worry about 3 things, because now I know what I'm going to be doing these days.
You just mentioned vlogging and social. How does social media affect, you know, being a upcoming band in 2019?
It's huge in 2019.
You got to be good at
all-
memes.
Yeah. Memes and, I don't know, just outreach, I think.
Yeah.
Consistency is another thing too.
Consistency.
As much as you hate it, it's like now you can't really get your name out there if you don't have social media. I mean, I guess you can, but like, why would you take advantage of that?
And we've gotten a lot better at it. I mean, it's one of those things you just kind of have to get good at. Like, no one's ever just good at social media because it's a new frontier.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
So, I don't know. As much as I hate it, I think it's just like a part of the equation now.
Right, yeah. I mean, I've been noticing the amount of time it takes to just like, you're just like putting a post up or something, but it's like, I think I spent 30 minutes this morning just
Really?
like typing up my shit.
Yeah. It takes a lot of time, but definitely not enough time. Because Sean keeps misspelling psychedelic.
Oh my God. Okay. We have to talk about this.
Yeah. So
Even though I don't want to.
So the other day when we were driving to Ada,
I memed about this yesterday.
Oh my
Sean, Chris came to me, like, this was before we had left and everything, and he said, I'm gonna sign up Sean for Grammarly. And I was like, yeah, like, I mean, I get that he's, you know, makes some grammar mistakes, but like, what are you talking about? And he was like, have you ever looked at the way he spells psychedelic? And I'm like, oh no. And so it was usually like Piscadelic or Pike Rock.
Yeah, Piscadelic, Pike Rock. There was another one.
It's a whole new genre. It's groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. In my defense, what was happening was every single time I post and I do the hashtags, it just automatically pops up from like the first time.
Yeah.
So what must have happened was the first time I just like had 3 different ways of spelling psychedelic or psych rock. And so now there's like Pice Rock, Pie Rock, just a whole bunch of different ways to spell it. And so whenever I post it, I just click all the hashtags because they all come up.
Yeah.
And I never really look at them.
So
We went through like weeks worth of posts.
Yeah.
Psychedelic, pike rock. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was
Yeah.
going down like to months, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those things where like one mistake just made the difference.
So what's everyone's side hustle?
Top golf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, still.
Top golf. My side hustle is definitely Top Golf. Top Golf and the Criterion. I'm just trying to like work as many shows as I can, and my hope is try to make some connections through the people that I meet coming through.
right.
Like,
Dude, I've been working on trying to get some sort of like music internship or job. I've been turned down by 3 places now, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, one of these bands just work out, make me some money, please.
Yeah. Well, especially in Oklahoma, that like there's like 5 good studios, and they're all like filled.
And well, and I was like, because I tried to get an internship at Oklahoma Film and Music, and then it was like, oh, you're not a student, we're a government agency, and we don't pay, so we can't hire you. And I was like, fuck. Then I tried to get an internship with Toucan Productions, which is a lighting production company, and I made the mistake of, in the interview, they were like, what is like your big goal? And I was like,
God.
and I said like, I want to become like a producer and an engineer in a studio. And he was like, then why are you here? And I was like, fuck.
did they literally say that?
What? That's what they asked me. And I was like, and I quickly backtracked and was like, but I'm going to try to work my way up to that. And I want to know as much as I can.
Yeah.
But that one crucial mistake. And then I tried to work for Old Blood Noise, but I'm vastly underqualified for that. I was like, as soon as they didn't email me back, I was like, yeah, like, I mean, I could build pedals for them, but there's definitely someone better.
Do you guys all have like similar career goals, or is it like
I think it's all.
if the band gets going, like, you know?
I've always tried to like keep myself realistic and not like, overshoot my shot. Like I said, I want to get the band to the point where like we can make some good money off of it, each of us individually. But I've never thought that like, okay, I'm gonna make it and that's what my career is gonna be.
Yeah, no.
For that reason, I'm still in college, and don't ask me what I want to do because I don't know. But I don't know. I've kind of taken a liking to journalism and reporting, news reporting, kind of stuff like that. So my dream is, or not dream, but like probably my next big goal is to become like a reporter at a news station, and then also have the time to be in my band.
Yeah.
Because I like my thing is I just want to do the things that I love and things that I don't. Not end up doing something that I don't want, that I don't like. I don't think anybody wants to do that.
There was a meteorologist that was arrested for child molestation from like News 9 or Channel 5 or something. And so that's a job opportunity. You might apply.
Yeah.
That's an opening.
Well, the thing that's great is like in the mass comm department, like because I'm on the U Central team, which is like their like the student news thing.
The Stews.
And like I've gotten so much experience, and they provide like really great opportunities for the students to get a job immediately after they graduate, assuming that they have the qualifications and the right portfolio. But it's really not that fucking hard. So and it's I almost applied for a full-time position the other day, but I don't think it's the right time for me yet. But
You're still in school.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the point is, I want to enjoy what I do and do what I enjoy doing.
See, I like two completely separate things. I love music, and then I love like city planning and architecture and that kind of stuff. So I'm in school for architectural technology, and that is going so slow. I'm taking like 2 or 3 classes a semester, and I don't know. I mean, I took 3 years off whenever I graduated high school, so I'm already behind. And I've talked to so many people, and they're saying, you I mean, if you're really into this, you should go to architecture school in Stillwater
And that's
or OU.
expensive.
Well, one, it's expensive. Two, it's like another 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to like do that for another 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
a weird.
still
That's a
like,
weird life spot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's I'll be done with this associates like in another half year.
Another 5
year.
years.
Yeah, another 3 years later. So I mean, after that, don't really know what the future holds, but I guess we'll see.
Tristan, I really like your art.
Thanks.
Yes.
Side related, but still related. Is that something that you are also like sort of keeping an eye out for, like band stuff, but also art?
Yeah. So one of my goals is to make money off of illustrating, and or I've had this comic idea for like 4 or 5 years that I want to stop planning and finally write and illustrate.
You just had that movie too, right?
Oh yeah.
The movie.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, part two was definitely a step up.
Yeah, part 2 was good.
Yeah. So there's this game called Gmod. It's a mod of Half-Life 2, and my friend has a YouTube channel, and we worked like a good 3 months on like a movie that was like filmed like an actual movie in the game. We had like extras and stuff, so like all the people moving around on the screen were actual people on their computers standing around for about 2 hours every time we filmed, just to be people in the background.
And Thanos was in it, right?
Yeah, Thanos was in there a couple of times, whether we wanted him or not.
And then Campbell, you have like Lunar Laugh and
Yeah.
your stuff.
I'm so invested in music. Like, that's been what I've wanted to do since I was, 11. Like, there's been no other option for me. Like, I'm going to throw as many darts at that music dartboard that I
yeah.
can until something sticks
Happens, yeah.
or I die. Like, one of the two things will happen.
Well, don't worry, you're getting paid to DJ my wedding. So
Yeah. When is that again?
October 10th.
Oh
Okay.
damn.
Oh shit, I should but yeah. Hey, look, October 10th. I just said that publicly.
Hey, everyone crashed Santiago's wedding. You don't know where it is, but
Yeah.
if you want to come through, come through.
But getting slightly more heady, which is what you want out of Bit Depth.
Yes.
Is there such a thing as bad music?
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
no, because
Oh,
once
man.
you get into bad music, it's like bad movies. It's like so bad it's good type stuff.
Someone out there is bound to like it. Like, it's good to someone out there. It's good.
Yeah, like you could look at Trout Mask Replica and say, that's a shit album. What is this nonsense? But then you kind of have to look into it and realize, no, yeah, Captain Beefheart was a genius.
What about the
Like,
Shags?
There's
The Shags, yeah, I was actually just about to talk about that. Like My Pal Foot Foot, that shit's ridiculous. Like they weren't
So
good. Have you guys heard about the Shags?
No.
no.
Okay, so
So bad.
the basic story is this dude goes to a psychic and he says, you're gonna have 2 girls and they're gonna be
3 girls.
3 girls, yeah. Shit, my bad. 3 girls, they're going to be famous musicians. There's like other things that the psychic tells him that come true. So once he has the 3 girls, he's like, they're bound to be like famous musicians. So he buys them instruments and like doesn't ever get them lessons or teach them how to play. And then eventually like buys them studio time.
Oh god.
And they make this god awful album because they can't play. Like it's nonsense. Like they can't play, they can't sing. Kurt Cobain cited it as that album as like one of his biggest influences because it's just like 3 people not giving a shit.
Yeah, what I would
Okay,
consider
Suede.
what I would consider
Yeah.
like bad music would be like if it was like spouting nonsense about like racist stuff or like, like killing people, that's what I would consider like bad music.
It's like morally bad.
Morally
music.
bad music. Yeah. But
morally bad, that exists.
But anyone that makes music with the mindset that in their head it's good and they're proud of it, I don't think I would consider bad music. I would consider bad music, even though it might not be my type of music.
Well,
okay,
even
then swayed, for sure.
Even like Bob Dylan, like he's gone on record saying like, because when you're that big of a prolific artist, like you kind of can do no wrong. So he made a Christmas album with the full intention of it being bad, and it still went like platinum.
But he's also Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
so
he's Bob fucking Dylan, and he's
like once you're at the top of the mountain, like you can put out anything else, and people will be like, "Sure,
like,
I'll take it."
Like basically now he just talks over him playing guitar, okay, but everyone's he still sells out shows.
Tristan, do you have an opinion on bad?
Let's talk about Saint Anger.
No. I generally just listen to what I want to listen to, so I don't really, have to deal with stuff that I wouldn't like. Generally, I haven't necessarily found anything I didn't like too much. So
I don't know. You really fucking hate those Toto covers that Weezer does.
Okay, yeah, I'm very passionate about that.
But you're kind of a Toto. You're kind of a Toto stan, so
I love Toto. I generally just don't like covers that don't add anything to the original. So you might as well just listen to the original.
Exactly. That's why I fucking hated the Teal album.
Why listen to just like a slightly worse or just like generally worse version of the original?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So there's like a lot of weight in especially rock music about authenticity and being like real or not being a sellout. Like, what is selling out and why is it bad?
Selling out doesn't exist anymore. You have to do every fucking thing you can to put bread on the table.
Yep.
So now indie bands just license all their music to commercials. And that's still not necessarily a good thing because now, a song like Feel It Still by Portugal the Man makes everyone think about vitamin water.
Selling out is definitely just a thing that people throw out there to knock people down that are actually out there putting in the effort.
Yeah. Now I will say there are groups that once they get signed and get big, they really just, sell out and stick to that. Like, I mean, I look at someone like a band like Imagine Dragons, like they're 4 albums in and they haven't added anything to their sound. They just became the sound of like Target commercials.
They're still writing Radioactive 80 times.
Yeah.
Slow motion teenage angst music.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
like not good teenage angst music. It's like manufactured angst.
I don't know. Whenever
Angst in a
what's
can.
that one song? Their big song came out, Radioactive.
Yeah.
I was bumping that
Oh,
every
yeah.
morning, going to school.
Listen,
sun coming up. I'm
now
like,
I will
I'm,
say-
I'm ready
was my
for today.
favorite.
That-
Natural. Yeah.
That first album, fucking incredible. Every album after that, subpar at best. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just such a meh band that I'm like,
But they were 2017's number one rock band and 2018's
you
number
Are they
2.
rock?
listen, they're not even really a rock band anymore.
I know,
Like,
and that's why I bring it up.
They
I'm
have
like,
guitars and drums. It's a rock band.
they
Come
don't even
on.
really have guitars anymore. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Well,
It's,
so like quintessential like bands that are known to have like sold out or like their original fan base just doesn't like Coldplay.
yeah, but Coldplay, like, they've expanded. They've become, a better band over the years, I think. Like, just because they're playing these huge, massive arenas, you can look at someone like Coldplay or someone like Green Day. Like, a lot of their fans, like, shut them out because, oh, you're on a major label, fuck you. But, like, they're bringing this small audience music to a bigger audience.
Yeah.
and expanding upon
And I won't
So,
bash anybody for that.
Yeah,
Trying to
like,
get their stuff to reach more people.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're doing good for the genre and expanding it, then that's something, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like-
then, I mean, Linkin Park is another one that like is kind of divisive, because it's not even necessarily that they sold out, because I don't think they did.
No.
It's
I
just
don't
like
think so,
they
yeah.
changed their sound so radically from their original sound that
Well, yeah,
it's just
because when they were coming up,
People are just like,
when
like,
they
I
were
don't like
coming,
this anymore.
yeah, when they were coming up, new metal was at the top of
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the charts. Like, of course they're going to change their sound when Limp Bizkit isn't popular anymore. Like when Fred Durst stopped fucking Britney Spears and stopped being
Oh my god.
and stopped being anyone that mattered. Like they were like, yeah, we should probably change this new metal thing.
There's still this one like kind of old meme that I saw a while back, and it was like a Craigslist ad for like just giving away his entire Limp Bizkit discography, and the subheading was, "You can have it all, my empire of Durst."
Nice. No, I will say, new metal. There's some good shit in there. Like, Korn.
Korn is still great.
yeah.
Korn's still fucking good.
I was bumping Korn
Via
last
the
night.
Verge.
Via the Verge.
I like that.
I don't think that's
Local
new
band,
metal.
but
Okay, and then the other thought was, well, I mean, dang, still thinking of like bands that have changed their sound. Like, are you supposed to be loyal to your original fan base, or do you just make what you want?
Just make what
I
you
think
want.
you
You're
make
your
what you
own
want.
goddamn person.
yeah. I think the fans should be loyal to us.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, look at someone like Bowie. Like
Yeah.
or Todd Rundgren. Like they never made the same album twice. Like,
Or Panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
well,
Similar.
Well,
but,
I
like,
think that's a thing too. Is that like I didn't really listen to like Newer Panic because I really liked their first album, and it took me a while
Yeah.
to like accept. Okay, this is just Panic now.
yeah, this is what it's gonna be, and like, yeah.
As a response to like what Chris said, that they should be loyal to us, I think. I
That
think
was meant with a slight bit of sarcasm.
I think it should be both ways.
Yeah.
So like the fan base should try to enjoy whatever
try
they
to
can,
accept new
and the
direction.
artists should.
Provide good
They
music.
have the responsibility to release stuff of better and or of the same quality that
Yeah,
people
yeah, like-
expect from them.
like
I feel.
I feel like as long as it's like a natural progression rather than a regression, like it's better. Like that's
No one wants to hear the same album twice.
yeah. Well, and that's kind of my thing about Pink Floyd. Like, I'm not a huge fan of their 80s and 90s stuff, just because like they're after Roger Waters left, when they released Momentary Lapse of Reason, they were throwing in like the 80s drums that everyone was throwing in, and it just sounded like everything else on the radio, and I was like, that's not what Pink Floyd does. But I still accepted it because it was like still a step forward. And then when that wasn't received the best, and they released the Division Bell, like that felt like a step back, which I was like, nah, like keep going forward, like make new music, don't try to do the same thing.
Yeah. And then on the thought of like content, does music have to say something?
No,
Yeah.
no, because there,
See-
you know how many good songs there are that are about absolutely fucking nothing. Like,
yeah, so I enjoy songs that have a nice beat and everything. Like, that's fun to listen to. But if the lyrics mean something, and like either one, they touch home, or two, they like open my mind up to something.
yeah, it definitely
then-
goes better, but it doesn't
exactly.
need to have me.
Then I will like that song more. I mean,
Yeah.
if there were two songs, they had the exact same rhythm, beat, chords, everything, but one set of lyrics were better than the other, had more meaning to it, then I would listen to that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like and it kind of depends on mindset too. You're not going to listen to a Bob Dylan record the same way you're going to listen to like a Kylie Minogue record. Like
there's some songs I just listen to because of the lyrics, because I like the lyrics.
Yeah, exactly. And like those are the songs where like Chris and I were talking about a couple weeks ago, like Someone Like You by Adele. Like that song is just piano and vocals, and it sounds huge because of the lyrical content and her vocal ability. So, something like that, like it doesn't need as much because the lyrics and the meaning carries it. Whereas, like a disco song from the 70s, that's going to need more production and it's going to need to be funky and groovy. Because you're going to need to get people with the music rather than the lyrics, because the lyrics are shallow. Like,
and then everyone's going to hate it and destroy it in a ballpark.
Yeah.
I don't care about lyrics at all, really. If the song doesn't groove, I don't give a shit.
I'm a very big lyric person, and the band that made me realize that was The Strokes, because like every time I listen to them, I'm just like the music is also a big part of that, but like the things, like some of the things that they say, I don't know if they mean it to be that to be that deep, but like I'm just like, yeah, man. I'm like, yeah, Julian. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. But
voids.
Yeah, it for me it helps whenever there's meaning in the lyrics.
Do you guys separate art from the artist? Quintessential example nowadays is Kanye.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Especially if especially in the like Me Too movement and some of the shit that's been going on. Like one of the most recent ones, Michael Jackson. Like my thing is kind of, as long as like the bad thing they did wasn't going on during that album. Like Michael Jackson wasn't molesting kids when he was making Thriller, so it's okay to listen to Thriller. Like he's not canceled. Like, he's not canceled. Just don't listen to History. Like, don't listen to that album, because that album definitely came out when he was in Neverland. Like, listen to his early shit. It's better anyway.
Yeah, it's hard because like the first person that came into my mind was 6ix9ine, and like I don't fuck with 6ix9ine at all, like his music. But whenever his song, whenever Fifi came out. Whoo, I was bumping that.
It was a bop.
That was a bop. And I was like, but like every time I listened to it, I'm like, man, I was like, this song bops, but I'm like, he's fucking kids. Or like,
Yeah.
And I don't know. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say.
Pete Davidson on SNL talked about this when like the R. Kelly stuff was coming out, and he was like, all you should do is just, when you listen to it, donate some money to charity. So it's, and he said, I've donated $1,300 so far, and that's just from the Ignition remix.
I mean, one of my best friends, like, loves the shit out of some R. Kelly. But like,
yeah, like Trapped in the Closet was a masterpiece. Like, let's not,
let's not downplay
let's not downplay the fact that was such a good album. Like, yeah, he was a shitty person and he trapped people in a weird sex dungeon, but that was a dope album. Maybe just like donate some money to charity, so it's not all going to R. Kelly.
Right. So Kanye. Yes, no?
1,000% yes. That dude makes some fucking good albums. Did you listen to Kids See Ghosts?
Yeah, I like Kanye.
I like Kanye. I don't like him as a person. I don't. But his music, I will listen at any time.
I think he just doesn't think about what he says. Because, like...
he definitely doesn't think about what he says.
Yeah, like... And he definitely needs to start taking his meds.
Yeah, on a regular basis. Yeah.
Like... I feel like there's a crazy threshold. Like, if you can handle yourself off of meds, like, I definitely have crippling ADD, but I haven't taken meds for the 21 years that I've lived, so I'm fine now. But, like, I'm not going to go to a doctor and try to get something prescribed. I'm just going to learn how to focus.
Is crazy a necessity to make good art?
Not
No.
necessarily,
Or weird or
but
whatever,
it does help.
It helps.
It helps.
yeah.
I think just life experiences.
Yeah, life experience definitely helps. Like, I would definitely want to hear a record from someone that worked to where they got, rather than someone that just, kind of had everything handed to them. Like, if you it has less weight when someone's just had everything handed to them.
Yeah. So I mean, if like Donald Trump like put out an album,
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'll listen to it, but I mean, he's someone that's had everything handed to him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have the life experience that I want to hear from.
Like I wouldn't be able to take whatever he's talking about. I wouldn't be able to take seriously.
Yeah.
would it suck if it was good? Like, would you be like, ah, damn it?
No, if it
I
was
would
good,
actually be pretty excited if it was good.
I would be like, wow, man, like you did something good. How many ghostwriters did you have on this?
Yeah.
Like, I definitely doubt it, but like if he made it and it was good, hell yeah.
Trump's in the studio, like fucking snare sounds like garbage.
This fucking snare.
Does anybody's snare not sound like garbage though?
Not
I
the
mean, come on.
not when I record a goddamn snare.
Yeah.
Is that true, Sean?
Yes.
I can
Okay,
make
okay.
a snare drum sound
Yeah.
crisp.
Crisp.
Let's get into that. What's the nitty gritty? What are you boosting? What are you cutting?
I usually boost, depending on how the snare drum is treated. Like,
I mean, like, I tuck mine in bed every single night, so it's treated pretty well.
Yeah.
yeah, it's treated pretty well. No, like for a song that we're just now doing, like we've had the drums pretty muffled, so I have a big fat snare drum and like a couple of moon gels on there. So you don't really need to do as much. I usually try to boost like the 6K range just for crispiness.
Okay.
I will cut around like a really thin Q around 1K and like 350 hertz just to get out any
that
ring and
boxiness.
muddiness. Yeah. And then I'll probably boost around 200 hertz
All
to
right.
kind of get the warmth of it.
Get you that Don't Tell Dena snare sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the real secret, Waves makes plugins by JJP, Jack Joseph Puig, and they're really good. Just throw the snare one up and kind of mess with it till it sounds good.
Kind of on that thought process, are you guys like, there's a lot of like guitar guys that are like, oh, my tone is perfect and it has to be dialed in just this way. Are you guys like tone or like gear guys?
Well,
I'm pretty particular. Like whenever we play live, I'm pretty particular about how my guitar sounds. So like whenever we practice, I'll try to get everything dialed in like the way that I like. I'm kind of a stickler about just the guitar tone though.
he's a stickler about tone, but like still plays a pretty inexpensive amp. So
Yeah.
like you can get good sound without
Yeah.
expensive gear. I've been fortunate enough. About a year ago, I traded my Blues Junior for an AC30.
Dang, it's been a year
Hell
now.
yes.
Well, around a year. And then I traded my AC30. I now have a 74 Music Man 2x12, which is really amazing for playing with pedals, which I try to play with as many as I can.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
Yeah, it's just a super clean amp. I definitely like it way more than the AC30. It's been one of my dream amps to own.
Okay.
So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not like super particular to the point where like it has to be this.
Yeah.
It just kind of has to be in the realm of this sound.
Okay,
For
yeah.
me to like enjoy it.
Yeah, and luckily now, like I know what sound Chris is going for, so like sometimes the settings on his amp will get fucked up, and I'll know how to get it to
Get
where
back
he
to
likes
where I
it.
want to be.
What about you, Sean? You
I think playing more gigs helps me decide what kind of sound I'm going to use for
yeah.
that venue. Like, I guess going back to the UCO gig, I don't think maybe one other show, but I've never put Moon Gel on.
Which
the
UCO
cymbals.
gig? Which one?
The just one like last Thursday.
Oh,
The, like Battle of the Bands one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the one that we did not win, by the way.
we got critiqued pretty hard.
Yeah.
Who won?
The big nudes.
The big news, yeah.
The big nudes.
Ska.
Send
Ska
big
band.
nudes.
Ska band. I guess
Big
they've won the
nudes.
past like 3 years too, or something like
Yeah, they've won a
Okay,
few
okay.
years in a row.
Yeah.
So I think it's like the.
I quit my job today. Yeah. Anyway, but I've never really put moon gel on my cymbals because it kind of defeats the purpose of like loud,
Buying a good
crispy,
symbol. Yeah.
cymbals. But as soon as I stepped into that auditorium, like
The cymbals
first
were so
2,
loud.
3 bands, the cymbals, I was like, oh my gosh, like I can,
Yeah.
like this is almost like too much. You know?
Yeah.
And
Some of those
so-
bands didn't have the greatest cymbals too.
True, but put little ones on to maybe help with it. And
Yeah.
I think overall it sounded pretty good. I didn't try
Well,
to
and
play them as
also,
loud.
you didn't mic it with an overhead. You just
Exactly.
you just used the kick mic that they had.
It's also an auditorium, which is different from like a stage.
Yeah.
It's like
That's-
it's built for carrying sound forward.
And
It's
that's-
like, oh gosh, there are drums in here. It's so loud.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying whenever we were walking in. I was like, I don't think we're gonna have to really do too much fiddling with miking and stuff.
Yeah, just make sure like we have vocals going through the front.
Yeah.
Most of the time, though, I try to keep everything semi around the same pitch. I mean,
Yeah, all the toms are tuned to the same thing.
yeah. I mean, if they sit in my car for a while, it's kind of hard because if it's hot or cold, it'll
Change
get out
the
of
tuning and
tune,
stuff.
Yeah, but I think overall it all has the same sound. Like sometimes I'll just put moon gel. Sometimes I'll put little rings around it.
Yeah.
It kind of depends.
Drummers, tune your drums.
Yeah.
Tune your drums.
Yeah.
Tune the drums.
It also depends on like, because Sean's really bad about like fixing things in a timely manner. Like,
What? What are you talking about?
what am I
yeah.
talking about? I'm talking
We're
about
not even
this.
gonna-
I'm talking about this tom right
Oh.
here.
Yeah,
my
we won't
God.
even
This
argue about
tom
that.
and
Facts.
another funny story. He had an aluminum snare drum that he was using for.
Okay, this is just stupid.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, he was using an aluminum snare drum. It's right back there, and he used it for like most of our first gigs, and then he got a free Amazon gift card from work, and he bought a black snare head.
I was like, fuck it.
Emphasis on snare head. He was like, "This will be cool. It's black," and he started playing it. And he was like, "Man, this doesn't sound good." Like, used it on his batter side, everything like that. He was like, "This doesn't sound good, and it's really denting up quickly." And so he just didn't play that for like a year.
No, I mean, I had it on my set, and I didn't even bring it to any single show.
Yeah,
It
like
was just for fun. And so I played it, and then maybe like it was a week or 2 weeks, and then
It was
just kinda
all
sat in the
dented
corner
up
because
and,
it was
like-
ruined.
yeah,
I mean,
like
it was like $10. I was like, whatever.
yeah. And then when I got my drum kit, I was like, okay, I'll use this aluminum snare he's not using. I'll just change the top head because it doesn't sound good. And I looked at it and it said snare head rather than batter head.
Like,
Oops.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, dingus mode.
So just make sure y'all double check.
Yeah.
Your
but
drum
that's
head.
that's just like a rookie mistake. Like,
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, it was one of those things that like had we investigated and been like, why does this snare sound bad? It would have,
I mean, it
saved
says it
us
right
a lot
on
of
it.
time. Like none of us caught it.
Yeah. But that tom over there, I got with my custom birch set.
And he probably played that tom for like 3 shows.
Yeah, like three or 4 shows, and then I was tightening the legs too tight, and it peeled off part of the like outside
Oh yeah.
and broke the clamp for the leg, and it's been sitting there for probably like 2 years now.
So I use it to hold cables now.
Yeah, it's a cable
Yeah.
holder.
Pretty
But
handy.
I will get it fixed. Famous words.
Yeah.
Last one.
Heard
On
that.
record.
Heard that for the past year.
Yeah.
And a half.
Shit, I might just get that fixed, and since I have a 14-inch tom on this, I might just John Bonham it and use this 15-inch tom as like a second floor tom.
Yeah.
Tristan, you picky about that bass tone?
Yeah, but I don't know how to describe how to do it.
Yeah,
He likes it.
yeah, he has a pretty thumpy Like it's very.
I like having the lows and the mids
Yeah,
kind of out there. So
he's not one to have like a particularly bright bass tone.
I think what changes the most is not like your tone, but rather how you play the bass.
Mm-hmm.
I switch
That-
pickups a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I remember once talking to you about like you will only play a 4-string bass.
Yeah.
Fuck 5-string basses.
If you
Just
can't-
tune lower.
If you can't play it with 4 strings, you're cheating.
Ooh, what makes that cheating?
Because you should be able to play it with 4 strings.
Yeah. Well, and like I think when you tune down, this is my thing with like 7, 8, and 8-string guitars too. Like when you actually like tune your guitar down, it changes the way you play, and kind of opens you up to different possibilities.
Yeah, but how else will you gent?
You'll tune your E string down to A. This is how. For those of you listening, I'm just pretending to tune a guitar string down.
Right. If your string isn't already touching the fretboard, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last question. Actually, let's do 3 questions because
Yay.
this is a different format of podcast. So
Yeah.
what makes you happy, either individually or collectively?
Man.
Living life. I mean, it's a roller coaster that we're living. You got to realize that you're gonna have some bad in your life. Like you can't let that get you down because when you have some bad in your life, that makes the good times even better.
Put that entire quote on a T-shirt.
It'll wrap around.
Yeah.
People are like, "What? The sentence doesn't make." Oh, you're spinning now. Now it makes
Yeah.
sense.
I think what makes me happy is everything that's in my life right now and then setting future goals. So
Yeah.
I love the music we're playing. I love these people in the band. I love my girlfriend. I love my job mostly.
Yeah. Like
I mean, it's like I'm setting goals for future, and that makes me excited, and that makes me happy. So
I don't know, honestly. I think what makes me I like just knowing that I'm doing something good that is like outside of, or that is like bigger than me.
yeah.
Like I don't know, like whenever we play a really good show and like people come up and tell me like, man, you guys really rocked that, or like you guys have gotten so much better.
And I'm like, that show was bullshit.
Yeah. Or like or like just like getting a good grade on my test, or like getting praise from a professor. I don't know. Like Campbell said, like bad stuff is always going to happen, but I always try to remind myself of like everything that I'm doing now and like how hard that I work. I'm like, okay, like you got to give yourself a little bit of a break. I don't know.
and it helps too whenever you're surrounded by friends that like what you're doing. Like all of our friends love our music. They come to
Yeah.
as many shows as they can.
Yeah.
And they're always excited to hear new stuff, and
Yeah.
that makes me happy too. Because obviously, like we're doing this for ourselves, but at the same time, like it'd be cool if people like it, you know.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's nice when we get good feedback, I think.
And that's kind of the thing that is different from this band than any other one that I did, because like my music, my solo stuff, no one gave a shit. And then with the Lunar Laugh, like everyone gave a shit, but it was all people I didn't know. And then with this, it was like people I was close with and worked with and everything like that. And I'm like, oh, you guys actually give a shit? That's nuts. That's wild. But no, yeah, life's like Mario Kart. Sometimes you're in 8th. You just got to work hard, get yourself to 1st. And even if you don't win, just have some fun.
Get you that blue shell.
Exactly. Yeah.
But so, yeah, sometimes you get that blue shell, and you're
Like
and
sometimes you
you're
get
first, and you go to 8th, but there's still a pre. So
Yeah, exactly. Like
Still got the pre.
You got a whole life.
the pre that is life.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have a whole life to live. You can do whatever you want with it. As long as you have fun with it, you'll be okay.
Extended Mario Kart metaphor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Life is a lot like Mario Kart. Just get that single thing on a
There you go.
t-shirt,
That's-
and then
that's easy.
everyone will ask you, What the fuck?
Yeah.
Life is like Mario Kart.
Sometimes on the third lap, you just get bounced back all the way back to 12th, but even on the last lap, you can come all the way back to first.
Yeah, like
Sometimes you're first the whole way, and you're like, no one's getting past me.
and then sometimes you're in first, and like right at the very end, everyone passes you. Like
Yep.
bad things happen sometimes. You just have to work through them.
Exactly.
Or you could just be bitter and be in last place and just hang around for a while and just make the game last longer so that everyone else is like, come on, just finish the last lap. It's like, no.
No, I'm driving in circles.
Don't do that. Don't be that person. Tristan, what makes you happy?
I like to play on stage,
Yeah.
and I
Sound like Garth. I like to play.
I like to play League of Legends.
People still play that? Holy crap.
Yeah.
I feel like Tristan gets the most compliments when we're on stage, mainly because of the way he plays and his dance moves.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't,
Not
I
at
don't-
all. No compliments about his bass playing.
I've
Everything
had-
else is great.
I've had my favorite compliment was from my bass teacher when I was still at ACM. He was like, I don't know how you manage to dance while playing, but also offbeat the entire time.
What advice do you have for people?
Don't give up. Keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
In everything. Like,
Yep. Just got to put yourself in a mindset where the only possible outcome is that you're going to succeed.
Yeah.
And good things will happen. Considering that you work for it and
yeah.
you don't falter in your faith in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, don't be afraid of failure, because you're going to have a lot of that. Like, that's
Yeah.
just life.
I'm
Yeah.
a big believer in if it didn't happen, then it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to necessarily say God, but there is something, some higher power looking out for you and trying to steer you where you need to go. So, yeah, don't be afraid to try something that you think would be cool, even if it blows up in your face. Like, at least you can say you tried it.
And never try to stop getting better,
Yeah.
because you always have room to improve.
Sweet.
We are on this earth for 70, 80, 90-ish years.
Or we're
And
only
then-
27. We don't even know.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't know when you're going to die. Live every day
Exactly.
like, it's your last.
just be
Wow.
happy and love people.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say.
Last question. Cake or pie? Let's go around.
Cake or pie?
What kind of cake and what kind of pie? Is this just broad general terms?
Cake or
like-
pie?
Ooh.
God damn.
You can make the question whatever you want it to be. That's my
Cake.
question.
The cake is a lie, so I'm
Kristen's
going
cake.
with pie.
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 Damn.
Because
Tristan loves the cake.
The cake is a lie. I'm going with pie.
Okay.
Pie guy.
Thank you for that Portal reference, and thank you guys for doing this with me.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's
Thank
been
you
fun.
for having us.
Plug that shit.
Link in the bio. Be sure to like and subscribe. Smash that fucking like button.
Yep.
No,
Don't tell Dana.
Shit.
Don'tTellDena.com, the new album from Don't Tell Dena, due May something. We made it in this goddamn house that we're recording in.
Woo.
Don't tell Dena across Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the same.
Dena is how you spell Dena.
Dena.
It's
yes.
not Dinah.
It's
We're not eating in the Dinah.
Yeah. It's not
We're eating
Dana.
with Dena. And
Yeah.
it's not Dena.
Dana.
not
That's
Dena.
not how that's pronounced. That's
Or
not how the
Dena,
English
yeah.
language works. Dena is Dena. If it was Denna, that'd be Dena.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And if it was Dana, it would be
D-A-N-A.
D-A-Y-N-A or
Or
D-A-N-A.
D-A-N-A.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like Dana White, who works for UFC.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that guy.
What shows do you have coming up on the horizon? This is going up next Thursday.
Next Thursday,
What do we got coming
Yeah, I
out?
was
Let
gonna
me
say, we'll
check.
check
really
right
quick.
now.
yeah,
We have
we'll
one-
check on our website, don'ttellDena.com.
Hey, that's
Dena
something you
spelled
could do as
D-E-N-A.
well.
We have, let's see, we were playing at, if my thing will load. Okay.
I know Arts Festival is coming up, Oklahoma City Arts Festival.
I believe that
The
is
23rd, maybe.
yeah, it's a Tuesday. Yeah, the 23rd is the Arts Festival. The 25th is Norman Music Festival.
Oh, you guys playing that?
Yeah, Norman Music
Where
Festival. We're playing the Main Street Event Center at like 1:30
1
in the morning.
a.m.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna be
Whoa.
wild. We're gonna give everyone ayahuasca.
Holy shit! That's turn your show into a puke fest.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be vomiting and thinking that they're babies, but they're fully grown adults.
I'm
And we're
actually playing the 27th at 4 p.m. at
Oh,
Brew
nice.
House.
Oh, you're playing Norman Music
Yeah.
Fest?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
Why didn't you hire me as a bass player, huh?
Because I figured you were already playing like 3 other things.
No, yeah, it's fine. Who'd you hire? Who's your band for this
Michael
one?
Blanton.
Okay.
I don't know if you know. He like
yeah, I don't.
he might have been in like the first class of ACM.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So who's the whole band? So you got Michael.
Michael Blanton, Adam Marquez,
Nice.
and Chase Hampton will be playing drums.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. I love Chase.
I love that kid, even though he's definitely older than me.
Is that the few upcoming shows?
Yeah,
I'm
we
checking.
We have one, I think, on the
We're
13th.
playing at Red Brick.
Yeah, Red Brick Bar. With
In
a
Norman.
cool band, touring band. Corusco, I think, is what they're called.
Yeah, that's the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we got The Root in OKC on May 9th. Twister Fest,
When's that?
31st.
Of May?
That's in Chickasha? Or
Chicken
where?
shit?
And then this summer, Blue Garden, Patriarch, VZDs most likely. A bunch
Yeah.
of those.
And we'll probably be touring too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit.
Throw some money into that tour bus fund.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a GoFundMe because we're all broke motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then keep an eye out for that album.
Yes.
EP album thing. We don't know how many songs it's gonna be until it's done.
Yeah. Oh, also, is there a comma and an exclamation point in it?
We've
For
done
real
away
now?
with we've done away with the punctuation.
Well, so
Okay.
it's there in spirit. It just makes it hard to look up
Exactly.
Okay.
because we don't want people trying to look up "Don't Tell Dena" on Spotify and it doesn't pop up.
Right.
That was one of the
Playing
things
that
we did
SEO
when
game.
we started like putting out music. We were like,
Yeah.
We-
Or like when people try to look us up in the
Yeah.
Oklahoma Film and Music,
Yeah.
which we have been named Arts of the Month for them for
Yeah.
April.
Hey.
very, very excited. We basically wrote the article for them.
It was great. I did it myself.
With a little help from Linda Leitner.
We're
Yeah.
very appreciative of them putting
Yeah.
us there, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Again, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Santiago.
I'm Santiago Ramones. You guys introduce yourself in some sort of order and say your names.
My name is. I'll come up with a fake name. Y'all go.
I'm Tristan Leitner.
Sean Canale.
Chris Krumrick.
And I'm Jeff Goldblum in the Fly.
Damn it, you just reminded me of a question I forgot to ask, but
Oh,
I'm not
what
going
is
to do
it?
that. And I'm not doing that now. It's too late
Do
now.
it.
What's
Do
your
it,
favorite
do
Jeff
it.
Goldblum movie?
Favorite Jeff Goldblum movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn,
Life,
you just kind of commandeered this
finds
interview. What was your question? I want to hear the actual interview
It, like, is
question.
virtuosity necessary to, like, make music? But
Fuck
that's
no.
like- yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck no, it's not because I'm not good at the guitar.
Yeah, neither am I.
End of podcast.
Okay.
Whoops.
I'm Santiago Ramones. You can find everything that I do on my website, santiagoramones.com. I make music. I have a demo out. It's called Songs with Words. You can download or pay for however many monies you want to throw into that. I have, on the day that this is coming out, is the night of my graduate composition performance concert thing. That is like the culmination of what I've been working on for my master's degree for like the past 2 years. So if there's a show of mine that you're like, oh, he's playing Metro Music Norman Music
Music
Fest.
Fest.
I don't feel like it. But like this one is the one that you should go to because I've like put in a whole lot of time and effort and lack of sleep into it.
Go to the damn show.
What's it called?
What's the date?
Machinations, April 11th at 7:30 p.m. at the UCO Jazz Lab. There's gonna be some weird shit, some philosophical questions, and some science fiction type shit. It's a lot.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, please come to that. But yeah, I'll also be playing Norman Music Fest on the 27th, and then I'll once I graduate, I'll probably start hitting that, putting my face into that grindstone to try and actually start playing gigs now.
Hitting that shit.
But yeah, leave reviews, comments, likes, all that nonsense. Let me know what you think. And I always end my podcast with my 3 things. They shape my life philosophy. Those 3 things are: love never fails, it's going to be okay, I might be wrong. Now end of podcast.
I'm the captain now.